How's it going, everyone? I am here with my WWE Money in the Bank 2011 pay-per-view review. Money in the Bank just ended not too long ago, as you guys can hear in the background perhaps. The replay is playing on the network right now. I gotta say, for Money in the Bank this year, like I said, going into it, I was not looking forward to the show. I thought the card on paper looked pretty crappy, and just wasn't overall looking forward to the show, and didn't really think anything of it. But coming out of it, I was actually really surprised. I actually really enjoyed the show. I thought it was really good, and it was pretty much like a repeat of Payback. You know, going to the Payback, I was looking forward to it. I thought the show was not going to be very good. Coming out of it, I was very pleased, and I was very, you know, pretty much my expectations were really exceeded. Were really exceeded. So pretty much the same situation here. You know, I wasn't going in with any expectations or anything good on my mind, really. But coming out of it, I was actually really enjoyed by it. And overall, really good pay-per-view by WWE here. Good stuff there. Before the pay-per-view, of course, started, we had the kickoff show, which featured a promo by Daniel Bryan. They call it a Q&A, just in-ring segment Daniel Bryan, basically. Nothing really was said that, you know, you probably wouldn't have guessed. You know, he pretty much just came out and said, I don't know when I'm going to be back, but when I do come back, I'm going to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion again. Basically just said, what, you know, pretty much what you could have guessed he was going to say. And then Bo Dallas came out, you know, pretty much saying that, you know, you'll climb the ladder once again. You just got to believe, basically, you know, the believe stuff. And Bryan basically called him a boner and told him to believe. So, yeah, it was a nice little segment. You know, there's nothing, if you missed it, you didn't miss anything. But, you know, if you saw it, it was, you know, whatever. But going to the actual show itself, it kicked off with the WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Usos versus Luke Harper and Erick Rowan. Really good opener here. Both tag teams look really good. You know, the Wyatts definitely dominated this match for the majority of it. Luke Harper looking tremendous as always. This dude is amazing. Honestly, I really want to see him as a singles guy because I think he'll go really far as a single guy in my opinion. But yeah, just very fun stuff here. You know, the Wyatts got a lot of near falls. There's actually a lot of time in this match where I thought the Wyatts were going to win the match, but the Usos, you know, fought back, they persevered, and this ended up being a really good opening match. You know, the solid stuff there. The Usos are a great tag team, as well as, you know, Harper and Rowan. So definitely really good stuff here. Of course, the Usos ended up getting the victory, followed by 2 splashes on Erick Rowan. Just a really good tag match. I think a lot of people expected the Wyatts to win, but when I thought about it, if the Wyatts won, who would they defend the titles against besides Stardust and Goldust? There's like there's not a lot of face tag teams, so I think it's better for the Usos to retain here, and most likely the Wyatts will get it down the road, sometime down the road. But really good opener here. Like I said, good stuff. Next match we had was, what was the next match? The Divas Championship, Paige versus Naomi. This was actually a really good Divas match. You know, good back and forth action here. Cameron didn't help do any favors. You know, she sat there and looked bored throughout the entire match, which I thought looked bad. I know she's trying to portray the whole character where she's not impressed by anything unless it's her, you know, she's having a match, which doesn't make any sense that she's horrible. But I don't know. I made the match look bad considering you had someone on ringside looking bored throughout the entire match. So I didn't like how she seemed bored because it was actually a really good match, back and forth stuff. Actually, Naomi got a lot of near falls in this match as well. There's actually a few times I thought she was going to win, like when she hit the rear view. I thought for sure she won the title there, but she didn't. Paige ended up retaining with a cradle DDT, which looked vicious, by the way. Got the 1, 2, 3 to retain the Divas Championship. So, solid Divas match there. Probably the best one we'll probably get this entire year because, I mean, looking at the Divas roster, there's not a lot of competitors. Unless AJ comes back and faces Paige, that's probably the best Divas match you're going to get all year, most likely. Unless someone gets called up from NXT and feuds with Paige, but besides that, yeah. Next we had a add-on match. You had Damien Sandow coming out as Paul Revere, cutting a promo, which was pretty much pointless. Adam Rose came out. They had a match. It was whatever. Sandow just... this dude's a trooper. God bless Damien Sandow for putting up with all this crap he's doing right now. But yeah, Adam Rose, of course, got the win. No big deal. It's pretty much your typical pay-per-view. You know, this guy just debuted. First pay-per-view match, he's gonna win a typical squash. Well, it wasn't a squash match, but it, you know, it was a typical, like, you know, couple-minute match. So it was nothing special. Adam Rose won. Don't even know why he's still a thing for. To me, he's even past what his hype was. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Adam Rose, so whatever. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. Next, we had the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Seth Rollins versus Kofi Kingston versus Rob Van Dam versus Dolph Ziggler versus Jack Swagger versus Dean Ambrose. Unfortunately, Bad News Barrett was not able to compete in this match. As we all know, he was injured this past Tuesday. And, well, during the kickoff show, they actually announced he's not going to be in the match, so it kind of sucked that he was taken out of the match, making this a 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. And this match was awesome. This, honestly, I would say this is one of the best Money in the Bank matches I've seen. I was really intrigued by this match. I thought this was awesome. Just the spots in this match were so insane. It was amazing. The pop Dean Ambrose got when he came out was just a tremendous pop. Went in there and started beating the holy hell out of Seth Rollins right away. Just him and Rollins were easily the star of this match. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins looked like $1 million in this match. They really stood out. Everyone else looked, okay. Swagger didn't do any favors. So RVD did a lot of spots, which, he looked really good in this match. Ziggler looked awesome as well, as always. He wasn't in the match as much as I thought, or I'd hope he'd be in. He was kind of on the outside a lot, but he did basically where he just beat the shit out of everyone in the ring. And of course, Kofi did some cool spots as well. But this was just an insane Money in the Bank match. Swagger powerbombed RVD off the ladder. Dean Ambrose killed Seth Rollins. He superplexed him off this big ass ladder. I honestly thought Seth Rollins died. Seth Rollins died at least 6 times in this match. That's how many crazy bumps he took. And this was just an insane ladder match. This was awesome. Spot after spot. Everyone died at least once with the spots they took. They at least died once. It was just an incredible ladder match. Like I said, Ambrose and Rollins are definitely the standout stars of this match. Ambrose actually got taken out of the match due to a shoulder injury that he sustained a few weeks ago, and I guess they're playing into that storyline again. I don't know what I made my shoulder for, because he was doing it. But yeah, they had to take him out of the match, so it became a 5-man Money in the Bank. And then of course, when Rollins was climbing the ladder, Ambrose came running down to a huge pop, probably popped that night to be honest. Ambrose came running down and started beating the holy hell out of Rollins. Ziggler almost won the match. He was this close to winning, but then Rollins came in, beat him down with the steel chair. And then that's when Ambrose came out to return the favor. That's when he ran down. He started beating down Rollins, basically returned the favor. And Ambrose was really this close. My fingertips are almost touching, that close to winning. Ambrose was that close. And of course, pyro in the ring comes off. Kane comes down, choke slams Ambrose, and gives him the worst tombstone I've probably ever seen in my life. He was really careful on that tombstone. It was pretty bad. But tombstone Ambrose, Rollins climbs up and Rollins wins the Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm really happy for Seth Rollins for winning this, but I'd rather see Dean Ambrose win it. It was really exciting when he climbed the ladder. The whole crowd was just, up for Ambrose. Everyone was so excited, but then Rollins came in and just killed the mood. It was great tactic by WWE. It gives sympathy for Ambrose because the whole crowd's behind Ambrose, and when you had Rollins come up and just basically steal the Money in the Bank briefcase, and pretty much kills the mood for the crowd. That's a great tactic because it gives Ambrose sympathy and Seth Rollins the heel heat. So great move by WWE here. I can't wait for the Ambrose Rollins feud. It's gonna be awesome. Whether it be this briefcase or not, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone thought Rhodes and Sandow feud last year was going to be for the briefcase, and it wasn't. So if it'll be the case here, I don't know. But regardless, their feud's going to be amazing, regardless what happens. So great Money in the Bank ladder match there. Next, we go on to Goldust and Stardust versus Ryback and Curtis Axel. Nothing really worthy mentioning here. Basically, pretty much the same level as their payback match. It was honestly nothing. Goldust is in the ring majority of the time, and Stardust with the hot tag, and Ryback. Oh my god. Curtis Axel came out in a singlet and looked like a total fucking scrub. Oh my god, I can't put up with that guy. But yeah, just an average tag match here. Stardust and Goldust got a victory after miscommunication by Ryback and Curtis Axel. I think Cody Rhodes ended up throwing Ryback into Curtis Axel by accident, and Cody Rhodes just rolled him up for the 1-2-3 victory. So nothing really worthy talking about here, just a whatever match. We had some segments backstage. You had Brie Bella backstage with Stephanie showing a clip of her and Vicky, basically laughing at Steph, and Steph kicked her out. You had a segment with Fandango and Summer Rae and Layla, basically. They're fighting over Fandango, basically showing them reasons why he should have them win. And Fandango was just, I'm pretty sure he got a hard-on during that segment. It was pretty hard not to, no pun intended. But yeah, he had some whatever segments, basically segments you'd have on Raw during this show, so it was nothing special by any means. But on to the next match, we had Rusev versus Big E, which was a pretty good match. I'd say it's better than their payback match. Big E, he did the spot again where he speared Rusev on the outside, and I'm pretty sure Rusev got a concussion because Rusev, boom, his head banged into the thing. So did fucking Big E. He pretty much DDT'd himself. So a lot of physicality in this match. They just beat the hell out of each other with super kicks. You had a lot of clotheslines. You had just two big guys going out and beating the holy hell out of each other. I actually enjoyed this match. Like I said, I thought it was better than their payback match. Big E looked great losing because you actually thought he was going to win. Rusev actually, I don't know if his nose got busted or something, but Rusev was bleeding, and that made Big E look good because they really made it known in commentary that Rusev was hurt during this match. Like, we've never seen Rusev this injured. He's hurt, whatnot. They really made it known, which I thought made Big E look good because no one else has ever done it before. So that was good. Rusev won with the accolade, which made Biggie look great too, because Biggie actually almost got out of the accolade. He actually got his legs out, but then Rusev just reapplied it, and Biggie had to tap out. But I think it made both guys look great. Really good match. Well, not a really good match, but for those guys' standards, it was really good. Next, we had Layla versus Summer Rae with special guest referee Fandango. I'm not going to go into detail. It's just a Divas match. They pretty much, the entire match, you're trying to get Fandango to go for them. It was actually funny. There's a spot where Summer had, her leg in Layla's face during the corner, and Fandango was counting it. Then Summer started rubbing her legs, and he totally just stopped and stared at it. So it was just them fighting for his affection, and it was pretty much a cat fight throughout the majority of the match. Layla actually won with a kick to the head, which I was surprised by. I was pretty sure Summer was going to win this match, but looks like Layla and Fandango are going to stick together, and yeah, it was whatever. Pretty much a waste of time. And then we go to the main event, which was the ladder match for the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Alberto Del Rio versus Kane versus Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt versus Sheamus versus Cesaro. Great match here. I don't think it's better than the two ladder matches. I definitely think the first Money in the Bank ladder match is better than this match. But this is still a pretty good match overall. Orton got busted open really early on in the match. Like right when the match started, he got busted open pretty bad. Like he was bleeding everywhere. And this was just, it was a crazy match. You had Cesaro and Sheamus hanging from the fucking titles. I think the real classic, Instant Classics 8 or whatever, he actually put this in a great match, great way. This match is pretty much a Money in the Bank ladder match that you would have on SmackDown versus Raw. That's what this match was. And it was fun though, Bray Wyatt and John Cena weren't really heavily involved in this match. They were basically on the outside just resting the majority of the match for whatever reason. Which was just like, okay, why are you going to be... Well, it's kind of smart, because you might want to, if I'm a wrestler and this was real, I would be waiting to the outside too, until everyone's tired, and then just run up and grab the titles, but, that's just from my standpoint if I'm an actual wrestler and this was real. But, during the match, you're like, okay, you're in the match for a reason. Why are you sitting on the outside for just resting, not doing anything? Just, I didn't like that too much. So you got a lot of involvement from Randy Orton, Reigns, Sheamus, Cesaro. Those are probably the four guys that actually had the most involvement. Del Rio was just, he just appeared and reappeared every now and then. Reigns almost killed Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro, there was a ladder, and the ladder was in the ladder, and Reigns tried to tip it over, and Cesaro, if Cesaro would have fell, he would have pretty much died. He would have took a really bad bump there. So I'm really glad Cesaro didn't let go, or the bump didn't, or the spot didn't go through, because Cesaro would have been deeply injured there. But yeah, it was a crazy match. It was really good. And, of course, at the end, Randy Orton tried to climb the ladder. Reigns went beast mode in this match. He speared everyone. He was Superman punching everyone. Kane was just there. Everyone at least got something in. I think everyone at least did something in the match that mattered. Cesaro gave some sick uppercuts. He actually pulled Sheamus down from the ladder and gave him an uppercut. Orton did a phenomenal RKO in Cesaro where he pretty much grabbed the legs through him and hit him with an RKO. So I think everyone did at least something memorable in this match. But at the end, it came out the Orton climbed the ladder. Kane was basically watching him. Cena ran in the ring, hit an AA on Kane, hit an AA on Randy Orton, climbed the ladder, and in Cena fashion, hold up, I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys this. In Cena fashions, grabs those ladders and is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Hold on, guys. Wait a second. I just gotta show it. I have to. The Cena face, man. The Cena face that he won the Money in the Bank 2 years ago. He didn't do it this time. I was really hoping that he did. The troll face, but it is what it is. Cena is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are at ringside during this match, which I failed to mention. But yeah, they were pretty pissed that he won. Who didn't see Cena winning? It was pretty obvious. I was really hoping for Brock to come down, but we'll probably get Brock either tomorrow on Raw or probably after Battleground. The Raw after Battleground, we'll probably see Brock come out and challenge Cena for the title of SummerSlam. But yeah, Cena's a champion. Looking forward to him and Brock at SummerSlam now, because I'm pretty sure that's confirmed right now. I mean, why else is Cena the titles for? He's not going to defend against Brock at SummerSlam. But yeah, Money in the Bank, really good pay-per-view. Very surprised with WWE here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. So, peace, guys.